The NFC Championship is here. Championship Sunday is upon us. That meant the NFC division round has been wrapped up, and it also means that two more teams have been sent home early, gone, night night. First game this past weekend for the divisional round was the Minnesota Vikings heading on the road to face off against the San Francisco 49ers. When, as we predicted on this show, that the 49ers would blow the doors off of the Minnesota Vikings, and they did. Minnesota scored early, but they couldn't keep it going as the momentum just shifted all the way in the other direction, and the 49ers sent Mr. Kirk Cousins and the Minnesota Vikings home. Night, night. And then the second game to cap off the division round was the Seattle Seahawks heading into Green Bay to face off against Aaron Rodgers and the Packers. Now, I know I predicted Seattle for the upset. Damn it, they just couldn't get it done. They didn't have enough ammunition and enough gas left in the tank. They got down early, tried to storm back. Aaron Rodgers held them off, got it done, sending Mr. Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks home tonight. Now, what does that set up? A hell of an NFC Championship showdown for this Sunday, where you got the Green Bay Packers heading to the Bay Area to take on the San Francisco 49ers. And similar to the AFC Championship, it is a rematch from the regular season. That's right, it's a rematch from Week 12 when Aaron Rodgers and Green Bay Packers went and got that smoke, got their ass whooped as they ran into a buzzsaw against the 49ers back in Week 12 when they got their ass whooped 37-8. Now, that game was crazy because 49ers jumped on them early, and it forced Green Bay to become one-dimensional, and they couldn't even do that right. Aaron Rodgers had a passer rating of like 9, threw for like 100 and something yards, which was pitiful, and they just couldn't get anything done. And San Fran was all over them on the defensive side because they got 5 sacks, forced a fumble, and they were so balanced on the offensive side of the ball. I mean, they mixed it up well. Jimmy G had like 250 and a couple of tutties, while Kittle, Debo, Tevin Coleman, and Mostert got in the mix as well, as they just dominated the game just entirely. Now, what does that set up? And what does that say about the showdown coming for NFC Championship Sunday? Green Bay is going to have to come up with another scheme. It's not about Aaron Rodgers. It is going to have to be about the ground game. Yeah, no Aaron Rodgers, Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones is going to have to get it done. Matt LaFleur knows because he is a disciple of the Kyle Shanahan tree because they were together back when they were in Atlanta. And he knows in order to have a chance against this 49er team, they got to come at them in a different angle and try to establish a run game and control some clock. Aaron Jones is going to have to hit the hole, catch it out the backfield where they're able to do a little play action and try to get something in the air. Because if they don't, if they become one-dimensional again and feed into the strength of one of the best defenses in all of the NFL, but it's their pass defense that's top-notch, it could get ugly and get early fast. Because on the other side of the ball, Kyle Shanahan is like, yeah, give us a little bit of a track meet because what I'm going to do is I'm going to run the ball down your throat even more than what we did the first time. I just have never been sold on Green Bay's defense. They made some improvements over the season, but their weakness all year has been the run defense. And what does San Fran do better than a lot of teams? Run the ball. Kyle Shanahan is going to just throw the kitchen sink at them. They're going to see so many formations that they have never seen before. See, they got away with it last week because Seattle was down to a 40-year-old running back and a fourth-string running back. So they became one-dimensional. And that's just not going to get it done against a team like San Fran, who is playing at home, and that defense is going to be jacked up. You heard it here first. I call them for another upset just like Week 12, maybe even worse. San Fran gets it done, wins their second playoff game in over 6 years, heading back to the Super Bowl. Give it to me. San Fran, 42, Green Bay, 17. Lock it in. NFC Championship. Just saying.